What's up, G.I. Joe fans? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Museum. I'll be your curator today. And guys, we have a really cool installment today for you. All the way from 1999, we bring you the G.I. Joe Navajo Code Talker. An absolute must have for your G.I. Joe collection. Absolutely, positively must have this G.I. Joe in your collection. He hits on all of the cool factors. Collectability, just outstanding historical value with this particular G.I. Joe. And I am honored and pleased that Hasbro teamed up with the Marine Corps to do this particular G.I. Joe. I bought let's bring him down real quick here. I bought my G.I. Joe Code Talker from Toys R Us back in 1999. And he's been in our museum collection ever since. This Code Talker, the Marine Code Talkers, basically their job was to create a code that could not be deciphered, could not be broken by the enemy. And it never was. And as you can see, I love these phrases. It says 7 different phrases in Navajo code and English. So you push a button on his back, and we'll show you that in a minute. And he will say, our Navajo Code Talker will say the code in Navajo language, and then he'll repeat it back in English. So he'll let you know exactly what he said. Now, sadly, the batteries have died in our Navajo Code Talker, and because he's mint in box, those batteries won't be getting replaced. So but it is really cool. My batteries sadly died quite early in my Navajo Code Talker's lifetime. I think I had him for maybe a year, 2 years, and the batteries just died. So they're just not dying. This is what happens when we talk about having these try me type figures at the toy stores. Kids will push the buttons and try these guys, and then before you know it, you get it home and purchase it and bring it home, and they don't work very well, or the batteries die on you. So, but like I said, this Code Talker is super cool, beautiful. Original head sculpt on this figure. An actual Navajo Code Talker from the Marines actually recorded the voice that was used for this G.I. Joe. So Hasbro did their research. A movie was done about the Navajo Code Talkers back in 2002. I love that logo right there. Starring Nicolas Cage and Adam Beach. Awesome movie. It's called Wind Talkers. And we owe a lot of this video to a super subscriber. Awesome super subscriber. Modernist Style is his name, and Modernist Style was just we were just commenting back and forth about the Navajo Code Talkers, and he was telling me that he owned this particular figure and how cool this figure was, and I was telling him I definitely agree with him. Here's the box. Here's backpack, transmission backpack, and we just got to talking, and I got to thinking, I said, you know what? I have never done a review on the Navajo Cold Talkers for G.I. Joe. I never did one. So let's turn this guy around. Oh, here's go up top here. Here's the equipment list. Got a little dust on there. This guy is in our main collection room. Here's the side. There's that Try Me. There's the Navajo Cold Talker logo. And we'll get into this artwork. This artwork is just beautiful. Modernist Style, our super subscriber, he did all the legwork on this particular research endeavor. He did all the legwork. He researched it and fed us the information. So Modernist Style, we greatly appreciate that the information and all of the website information that you gave us regarding the Navajo Cold Talkers. And this is what's so cool about our subscribers here at M.I.B. Master Museum. These guys are not just thoughtful, but they have such a deep rooted background with these figures and the historical value of a lot of these figures and these time periods from the Army, the Marines, the Navy, Air Force, all of this. Just the historical factors is just phenomenal that Modernist Style gave us. So, man, we appreciate that a lot, definitely. And here's your background story on the Navajo Cold Talkers. Let's get you a blown out look at the back here. We want to cover every inch of this figure. And here are the pressed entryway. You can just press his back. He doesn't work. Sadly, like I said, he hasn't worked in the first couple years that we bought him. And like I said, this figure is C10 mint museum condition. He's from 1999, so he's nearly over 18 years old. But the batteries just died. And here's, speaks in Navajo code and English. And this is what they say. So it gives you the Navajo phrase, and then it gives you the English phrase. And guys, if you're just joining us, please like and subscribe. It helps the channel. This is what we do. We have a ton of fun. We do awesome reviews. We take requests. And here is the beautiful, beautiful artwork. This artwork, once again, Modernist Style, did his research and got this information for us. The artist that did the artwork for this box, name is Larry Selman. Larry Selman. And you can research Larry Selman. He has a ton of artwork. And this is not, I believe this is not the only artwork that he's done for Hasbro and some of their G.I. Joe boxes. So, but this one really sticks out. This is just a gorgeous, gorgeous artwork by Larry Selman. Beautifully done. Let's get you a year. $19.99. And now you can press his back, or you can, here's another instructional picture here. You can manually raise or lower each arm to hear phrases. And that's another way you could access the voice command on this particular G.I. Joe. Guys, what do you think of the Navajo Cold Talker? We'd love to hear it. Get the chatter started about this guy. And this is just a cool piece of history for me. I learned some things in the process of doing the research and a review for this video, for this G.I. Joe. And this, guys, this is what makes our hobby so cool. They're more than just action figures. These G.I. Joes and these action figures tell a story all their own. The historical value connected to these G.I. Joes is unparalleled. There's his hat, helmet, cloth covering, just phenomenal. Just beautifully done by Hasbro. This is Hasbro at their absolute finest. During this time period, like 1999 was a very rich time for Hasbro and G.I. Joe, as these G.I. Joes were really just coming off of the assembly line. We were getting a ton of historical G.I. Joes, all types of G.I. Joes. And it was just really a fun time to be a G.I. Joe collector back then. These guys were still in the store. It was just a beautiful time to be a G.I. Joe collector. And once again, we can't thank Modernist Style enough for his legwork that he put into helping our team here at M.I.B. Master Museum with this video. So we definitely wanted to give him a huge shout out for making this video possible. Because just showing and reviewing this G.I. Joe on a basic level would have done this G.I. Joe, this Navajo Code Talker, no justice whatsoever. But to actually have the historical knowledge and information that Modernist Style gave us for this guy was just phenomenal. Get you all of the pictures of this guy. We want to get every detail for you. Once again, I can't say enough about the head sculpt of this guy. Just phenomenal. Fantastic. Hey guys, you get a chance, check out the movie from 2002. It's a phenomenal movie. I watched it, and once again, it's just loaded with historical facts and points of references of time about the Navajo Code Talker. Guys, with that being said, we have a few more videos headed your way. We'd like to thank you for coming in and checking our video out. Grab your favorite beverage, kick back, relax, and tune in to the M.I.B. Master Museum channel. God bless. Here's his phone. And keep collecting.